Go. Two-wheel drive, 21.5 lock timing, B main, sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Let's keep it clean. March top of the hill. Oh my. So much for keeping it clean. All right, I'll let you guys sort it out. Clearly, this is a ZFG's given main event. It's going to be Lane Ash leading us out. Looks like Sanders in the 2. Race number 2. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive, B main. You are going to be up next. Keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Nicely done. It is Helena Ash leading us out. Littlefoot in the 2, Reynolds in the 3. Brown, Amrosowitz, Rickerson going to be rounding out. Let's watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Ryan. It is Helena Ash leading out. Bob Reynolds in that 2 spot. Sanders going to drop it to the 3. Rickerson, Vaca, Brown, Pease. Pease going to be your top 5. Rolling with race number 1. Race number 2. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive, B main event. You are going to be up next. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Thank you, Scott. $2.15 in, $2.45 to go. You're watching race number 1. Marshall in center, please. Thank you, Cole. Lena Ash leading out. Reynolds in that 2 spot. Sanders in the 3. Rickerson, Vaca, Brown, Pease, Richie, Pease. And Rosowitz going to round out my top 10. You're watching race number 1 of 14. Race number 2. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive. B main event. You are going to be up next. Lane Ash leading out. Littlefoot in that 2 spot. Bob Reynolds in the 3. Watch on the backside double table. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. It is Helena Ash on top. Fries are done. Littlefoot in the 2. Reynolds in the 3. Rolling race number 2 on deck. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive. You will be up next. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Marshall out front. Thank you, Cole. And/or Scott. 3:50 in, 1:10 to go. 3:50 in, 1:10 to go. Thank you, RP. Lane Ash leading out. Reynolds in that 2 spot. Right now, Ash and Reynolds looking to punch their dance cards into that 21.5 lock timing A main event. Coming up later in the race program. Whoa. Thank you. Watch top the tabletop. Watch tabletop. It is clear. Lane Ash leading out. Bob Reynolds in that 2 spot. Sanders in the 3. You're watching race number 1. Race number 2. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive. You're up next. Less than 15, less than 15. Watch it off the backside triple. Watch off the backside triple. Watch off the backside triple. Thank you, RP. Lane Ash on top. Reynolds in that too. That'll be time on the master clock. You will be done. As you cross our finish line, Rickerson, Vaca, you are done. Vaca popping up into the top 4. Littlefoot, you are done. Brown, you are done. Lane Ash taking the win. You are done. Waiting on Reynolds in the top 2. If he finishes out his last lap, waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Lena Ash and Bob Reynolds, you are bumped into the A main event. Drivers from race number 1, turn them off, put them down. Need you back on the track to corner marshal. Race number 2, 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive. You are up next. I need all 10 of those drivers back out on the track to corner marshal, please. Drivers from race number 1, turn them off, put them down. Need you back on the track to corner marshal, please. Thank you.
Cody Pendley.
All right, race number 2, 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive. You can roll them out. Check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. On the top spot will be Nick Valenci, Christopher Boroa in the 2, Cody Pendley in the 3, Aaron Robinson in the 4. $21.5 lock timing, A main event drivers. I need you all back on the track to corner marshal, please.
Aaron Robinson.
No more laps. No more laps. 21.5 lock timing, B main event drivers. I need you
1 minute
back
to start the race.
on the track to corner marshal, please.
Forty-five seconds to the start of the race.
Mr. Ritchie, can I get you back on the track? Corner marshal for me, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Grazie, prego. Spot number 4. If you would help me out, sir, thank you very much. I will be looking for about 5 volunteer marshals after this race. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Top 2. Going to go into that A main event, sound of the
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And we're off and running race number 2. Race number 3, 17.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive, B main event. You are up next. The Bad Boys. Race number 2 on track. It's going to be Valenci leading us out. Pendley in the 2. Borbo in the 3. I will be looking for about 5 volunteer corner marshals. Him out with race number 3. 5 volunteer marshals. Him out race number 3. All right, your leader on deck is going to be Nick Valenci. Cody Penley in the 2. Borbo in the 3. Robinson in the 4. You're watching race number 2. 17.5 lock timing 4-wheel drive. Off and running here on round 3 of the March Madness Series event. Race number 3. 17.5 lock timing 2-wheel drive. Coming up at you next. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out. Huge thanks to all the volunteer marshals hopping out there helping me out today. You've made the wheels on the bus go round and round and not slowed it down. So I very much appreciate that. If for whatever reason you've been helping me out volunteer marshaling today, please stop on up here at the timing and scoring booth. We'll see what we can do for you. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. It is Nick Valenci on top. Borboa in the 2, Penley in the 3. Valenci got a huge lead. By the start finish line, up the hill, down the hill. Battle Royale going on for 2, 3, and 4. Looks like Borboa now finding his way up into the top 2. Penley and Robinson going to be going at it. Borboa and Penley going to be your battle going on for the final transfer spot into that A-main event with 3:30 and 1:30 to go. Borboa through the backside. Triple gets a little wide. Here comes Penley through the backside triple. Keeps it rubber side down. He's got 1:15 to go. That'll be your battle going up the hill. Down the hill. And again, we'll be looking for about 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out with race number 3. 5 volunteer marshals. Help me out race number 3. Up next will be my 17.5 lock timing 2-wheel drive B-main event. Why? Nick Valenci leading out. Christopher Borboa in that 2 spot. Cody Penley into 3. You're watching with under 25 to go. Race number 3 already waiting in the wings. Watch by start finish line. It is here. Thank you, Mike. Like a machine. Well-oiled and lubed up machine. Now the time on the master clock. Everyone will be done. Just cross our finish line. Cody Penley, you are done. Nick Valenci, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Valenci and Borboa, you are bumped into that 17.5 lock timing A-main event. That'll be later on in the race program. That is the race. I'll stop. Marshall, grab those blowers. Start blowing off the areas. That is race number 11 for you kids. Race number 2 in the books. Race number 3. Lock timing. 2-wheel drive, B-main event. You are up next. I am going to be looking for 5 volunteer corner marshals, please. What? 6 comes around to 1. Yep. Well, it comes down, around, and there. So it comes straight ahead to the whoops and there. All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. You come down, make a right, through the whoops, and over there. There we go. All right, race number 3.
One minute to the start of the race.
You've been racing here how long and been watching how long?
Littlefoot.
Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. 17.5 lock
Derek
timing B main event.
45 seconds to the start of the
You
race.
are on deck. I know I got more than 4 guys. This is Morris Davis, Sanders, Derek Pease, RB, Wu Zhang, and Valenci.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Rob Ben. Morris Davis.
All right, that being
15
said,
seconds
no
to
more
the start
laps.
of the race.
Line up the cars. 5-car dance. Top 2 going to find their way into that A main event.
Less than 5.
Up next will be my 2-wheel drive expert stock. A main. We'll be looking for about 4 volunteer marshals after this race. 4 volunteer marshals after this race. All right. So okay. You guys got this sorted out now? At the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Thank you, Cole. Popping out early on is going to be Morris Davis. Sanders in the 2. It's like Pease in the 3. I will be looking for about 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. Watch the gentlemen. Let's keep it clean. Ish. Or not. Out front early on, it is going to be Morris Davis on top. Sanders in the 2. Pease in the 3. Wu Zhang in the 4. RB in the top 5. Race number 4. 2-wheel drive expert stock. B main event, you will be up next. Again, I will be looking for about 5 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 4. It is Morris Davis leading out. Davis rocking the all green. Ray up the hill, down the hill. In that 2 spot. Got a 2-car battle going on between Sanders and Pease. That final transfer spot into that A main event. Race number 4, 2-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. B main event. Again, we'll be looking for about 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out. Race number 4. 5 volunteer marshals. Help me out. Race number 4. Somebody going off the beaten path. Just a bit outside the race line, as we like to say. So it's going to be Morris Davis leading us out. Derek Pease in that 2 spot. Wu Zhang in that 3. Sanders in the 4. Race number 4, 2-wheel drive expert stock. You will be up next. 2-wheel drive expert stock. You will be up next. B main event. Watch and center. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. .315 in, 145 to go. Again, thanks so much, everyone, coming out today. Hopefully, y'all are having a fun time. Round 3 of March Madness Point Series race. We'll do it all over again next Saturday. Then you got a week off. Actually, 2 weeks off, so to speak, from series racing. Regular club racing that weekend after the next weekend, and then track build weekend before your 2026 Desert Classic. Four minutes in, one to go. 4 minutes in, one to go. It is Morris Davis leading out. Working his way through the whoop section right now. Derek Pease with the aerodynamically challenged white and blue Losi. Wu Zhang in that 3 spot, not that far off. Going to challenge out Pease for that final transfer spot. Pease working his way through the backside triple. Wu Zhang through the backside triple with under 30 to go. Again, we'll be looking for about 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race. Less than 15 drivers, less than 15. Two-wheel drive expert stock B main event. You are up next. Two-wheel expert stock B main event. You are up next. We'll need 5 volunteer marshals after this race. It'll be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Wu Zhang, you are done in the top 3. Morris Davis taking the win. And bumping into that A main. You are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. And Jeremy Sanders, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. All stop, all stop. Sanders and Pease, you are bumped into that A main event. Drivers from race number 3. Turn them off, put them down. Go back out, find a marshalling spot. And race number 4. Two-wheel expert stock, you are up next.
Jordan Velocity. Whatever John. Brandon Pahel.
We're going to need a bunch of volunteers for this one. Bunch of volunteers. You guys going to hop out and cover down a cone? That would be fantastic. Two-wheel drive expert stock B main. Coming up next. We can all cover down a cone, please. Hold on, hold on. Marshals out to your spots. We need one up on the hill, and that'll do it. Thank you, guys. We need one more. We need one more. Oh, no, Sanders. Yeah, right there. One on the hill. All right, guys, you guys go and roll them around, check them in. Roll them around, check them in. We got
1 minute for the start of the
Brandon
race.
Powell on the 7. Ben Akers on the 6. John Marquez 5. Richard Lake 4. Chris Nolan in the 3 spot. Josiah Pease in the 2. And Jordan Palizzetti on the 1 spot. We do need
45 seconds to the start of the
on top
race.
of the hill. One volunteer on top of the hill, please.
Kickstand.
And with that,
to the start of the
finish your
race.
lap and grid it up. Finish your lap and grid it up. We need one marshal on top of the hill. One marshal on top of the hill, please. Thank you to those
15 seconds to the start of the
Hop
race.
out here. We need one more, though. One more.
One more volunteer, please.
On top of the hill. Thank you, Mr. Foisey. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. 7-men enter. 2-men will advance. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Expert Stock B main event never disappoints to the Dragon back. The crowd goes. A little rough and tumble there early on. 1 and 2 going to get out clean. Palazetti by the line. Josiah in tow. And we got Knowlton Lake, 3 and 4 going up the hill. Lake looking to the inside. Knowlton shutting the door. Through the Dragon's backs they go. Lake gets a little bit of a better run up that Dragon's back and ends up into that 3 spot. Meanwhile, Palazetti getting an early breakaway. Josiah Pease through that rumble strip by the start finish line. So 1, 2, and 3 all spread out by about 2 seconds. Sorry, that was Marquez getting wrong. That's Knowlton back up into that 4. Marquez in the gray. Brandon Powell in the 6. Ben Akers rounding out the field. Palazetti getting a little squiggly here, going to those rumble strips. Keeps it pointed in the right direction, though. Josiah fending off Lake the best he can. Oh, gets it wrong through that triple. That's going to cost him a spot. Lake going to move up into that 2. By the line he goes, and he gets it wrong. Gets high centered on the pipes. Going to have to get marshaled out. Josiah going to move back up into that 2. I believe Knowlton's going to get around to that 3 spot and that all yellow. Lake back in the hunt, inside move, moves back up into that 3 spot. Knowlton tries to answer back, and they both get into one another through that Dragon's back. Keep it clean, boys. Meanwhile, Palazetti checking out here. Let's put as big of a gap as he can. Behind the number 2 of Josiah Pease. Josiah keeping it steady other than that mistake through that triple. Josiah by the line. Palazetti's got a 9-second lead on the number 2 of Pease. 4.2 separates Pease and Knowlton. Lake in hot pursuit. Dodging a bullet there. Someone goes kamikaze. The other side of the track. Knowlton in the all yellow. He's in that 3 spot through that Dragon's back. Josiah Pease working his way up into that triple right now. Palazetti by timing and scoring. Cashes in a little bit of his lead with a slight mistake there. So 1 and 2 sitting pretty good here. Josiah's got 5 seconds on Chris Knowlton. As Josiah works his way through back markers. We are 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Palazetti over the ski jump through the rumble strip by that start finish line. All he's got to do is finish out these final 45 seconds in one piece, and he'll be fine. He's amassed a 7-second lead on Josiah. Josiah with that second and final transfer spot into that A main event. He's got 8.5 on Knowlton. Knowlton going through the short triple through the chicane. Lake in the 4, Marquez, Powell, and Akers. With 5 seconds left on the clock. And that's a wrap. When you come by the line, you will be done. Josiah is done securing that second and final transfer spot. Palazetti leading it tone to tone by the start-finish line. He is by. And that is a race. I'll stop. Jordan Palazetti, Josiah Pease, Chris Knowlton with Palazetti and Pease. You guys both staying, right? For the A? No? All right, so we got Pease and Knowlton then advancing. Knowlton, are you staying? All right, and I assume Josiah is.
All right, two-wheel drive expert stock B main event drivers. I need you guys back out on the track. Two-wheel drive expert stock B main event drivers back out on the track. Drivers from this is gonna be our novice A main event. Let's go and roll them out, check them in. Novice
Josh Ritchie.
A main event. Drivers from race number 4 and about 3 volunteer marshals will be appreciated. About 3 volunteer marshals will be appreciated. Qualifying order will be Mark Rowan on the 10, Jackson Doberg on the 9, Kelly Byers on the 8, Chris Byers on the 7, Nomi Reese on the 6, Justin Welch on the 5, David Flores on the 4, Cole Motley on the 3, Josh Ritchie on the 2, Bob Reynolds on the pole. I am looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 volunteer marshals. No more laps. Line up the cars. No more laps. Line up the cars. Looking for 4
Naomi
volunteer
Reese.
marshals, please.
Mark Rowan. 1 minute to the start of the race. Kelly Byers. Bob Reynolds. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we are looking clear for takeoff. Novice drivers, y'all know the routine. Have a little fun,
30
do a little
seconds to the
dance,
start of the race.
make your passes clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Restart. Gentlemen and ladies, when you guys take each other out in that first turn at the top of the hill, you will instantaneously be called for a restart. Next time it happens, you will get called for a stop and go and move to the back. Make your passes clean, please. Reline up the cars. All right. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Restart again, Mr. Ritchie. Exercise some patience, sir. That is everyone's final warning. If all 10 of you watered at the top of the hill, you have learned nothing. Nicely done. Derek behind you. Where are you going, Jackson? There you go, buddy. Marshall on the front side, Marshall on the front side. All right, we're off and running. Race number 5. Race number 6. Stadium Truck A main event. You are going to be up next. Stadium Truck A main event. You are going to be up next. Off the gas when you guys are being marshaled. Off the gas. Ben, you all right over there? All right. Thank you, sir. Sacrifice the body for the ball club. That's what I love to see. It's going to be Bob Reynolds leading us out. Cole Motley in the 2. Dave Flores in that 3 spot. Race number 5 on deck. Race number 6. Stadium truck coming up at you next. Stadium truck coming up at you next. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Watching center. Bob Reynolds leading us out. Cole Motley in that 2 spot. Josh Ritchie in the 3. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Good job, Mark. 130 in, 330 to go. Watching center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Novice drivers, let's settle it in, gentlemen. Settle it in. Bob Reynolds leading us out. Cole Motley in that 2 spot. Josh Ritchie in the 3. Dave Flores in the 4. Jackson in the 5. Noe Reese in the 6. Watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center. Watching center, watching center. Good job, Ian. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. You're watching race number 5. Race number 6. Stadium Truck A main event. You are going to be up next. Stadium Truck A main event. You are going to be up next. .215 in, 2:45 to go. Watch top of the hill. Nicely done, gentlemen. Way to work together. It is Bob Reynolds on top. Cole Motley in that 2 spot. Josh Ritchie in the 3. .245 in, 2:15 to go. It is Bob Reynolds leading us out. Motley in that 2 spot. Ritchie in the 3. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Watching center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Center triple is clear. Bob Reynolds on top. Josh Ritchie now moving up into that 2 spot. Cole Motley in the 3. Dave Flores in the 4. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Nicely done, Ruben. Thank you very much. Good job. Race number 6. 1 out front. Derek. Thank you, gents. This side, this side, this side. Thank you very much, Derek. Good job. Watching the bull turn. It is clear. It is Bob Reynolds leading out. Josh Ritchie in that 2 spot. Cole Motley in the 3. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. You're watching race number 5. Race number 6. Stadium Truck A main event going to be coming up at you next. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. We're going to wind this one down with 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Under 20 to go, drivers, under 20 to go. It is Reynolds on top, Ritchie in the 2, Motley in the 3. Under 15 seconds to go, drivers, under 15 seconds to go. Watch by start finish line. It is clear, less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5, and that is going to be a race. Everyone will be done. Cross start finish line. Chris Byers, you are done. Kelly Byers, you're done. Mark Rowan, you are done. Everyone will be done as you cross our finish line. Bob Reynolds, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Justin Welch, you are done. Cole Motley, you are done. David Flores, you're done. Waiting on Ritchie and Jackson. Okay. And looks like that. You're not done, Josh. And that is a race. I'll stop. Mark's going to grab those blowers. And Bob Reynolds Bob Reynolds, when you are done marshaling, come up and see me. And as a race, I'll stop. Drivers from race number 5, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track to quarter marshal. Race 5 drivers, back on the track to quarter marshal, please. Gee, thanks.
Nate
Hey, do
Carey.
they? You sure?
Niels Klenchich.
Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Novice drivers, back on the
Brandon
track to
Boise.
corner marshal, please.
Austin Motley.
Race number 6. You can
Kyle
roll
Hash.
them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
Nick Valiency. Brandon Pahel.
Qualifying order for your Stadium Truck A main event. In the 8th spot, Brandon Pale. In the 7, Nick Valencia. In the 6, Austin Motley. In the 5, Justin Clark. In the 4, Nate Carey. In the 3,
Justin
Nils
Clark.
Crenshaw. In the 2, Brandon Foisey. And on the pole will be Mr. Kyle Ash. With that being said, no more laps. Line up the cars.
1 minute to the start of the
Marshals your
race.
spots. RB there. Got Nomi right there. We are cleared for takeoff.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Stadium Truck A main event. You all know the routine. Have a little fun. Make your passes clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the
30
toe.
seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 6 on deck. Stadium Truck A main event. Up next will be race number 7. Who's that going to be? I've slept since then. It's going to be my Vintage A main event. You are up next. Vintage A main event. You will be up next. Out front early on, it is going to be Kyle Ash. Leading us out in that 2 spot. Looks like Foisey and Clenshaw. Nose to tail through that switchback section. Coming into the whip section. Clenshaw under brake and trying to find a way around Foisey up the hill. Down the hill they go. In that 4 spot is going to be Motley, Valencia, Carey, Clark. Meanwhile, your leader, Kyle, I'm going to be docking him a lap here soon enough. Ash. I joke. I would never dock you a lap. I may call you for a stop and go, but not right now. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. It is Kyle Ash leading out. Foisey in the 2, Clenshaw in that 3. Race number 6 on deck. Race number 7, Vintage A main event. You guys are up next. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Appreciate everyone coming out. Thank you to my volunteer marshals for hopping out there and helping me out. Always appreciate it. Watch it on the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Oh, that was your leader, Ash. Put it into a pipe. Man, that might just give me some ideas for some stop and goes later on. You never know. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. No. Watch on the backside, watch on the backside. It is clear. Yeah, we'll be done by 7 o'clock. And I'll be having a beverage by 7:10. It's going to be Kyle Ash leading out. Nils Clenshaw moving up into that top 2. Foisey going to drop it to the 3. That will be Brandon. That'll be second working with you. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Good job, sir. Meanwhile, Kyle Ash working through the whip section he goes. Putting it up on 2 wheels, Bo Luke action. It is Ash, Clenshaw, Foisey, Carey, Going to be your top 4 running order with race number 6 on deck, race number 7, Vintage. You are up next. .315 in, 145 to go. Watching center, watching center. It is Nils Crenshaw in that 2 spot. Brandon Foisey in the 3. Carey, Motley, Valencia, Clark, and Pale. Gonna be rounding out my top 8. Kyle Ash working his way up the hill. Down the hill, step on, step off. Through the Dragon's back he goes. Thank you, Cole. Appreciate that. Watch top of the Dragon's back. Clear. Race number 7, Vintage. You're going to be up next. And again, if you have not signed up for your 2026 Desert Classic, well, it'd be pretty dumb if you're not. It's going to be a fun time. Got an all-new layout coming in about 3 weeks. Week before our Desert Classic kicks off. So definitely get signed up for that. Watch the center triple, watch center triple, watch center triple. Watch center triple. Clear. Grazie, prego. It is Kyle Ash leading out. Foisey now. Back into the 2. I did not see what happened with Nils. And I missed him a lap. So Foisey now up into the 2. Nils going to drop it back to the top 3. Carey in the 4, Valencia in the 5. With less than 5, less than 5. And that is going to be time on the master clock. Carey and Valencia, you're done. Justin Clark, you're done. Foisey, you're done. Kyle Ash, you're done. Austin, you are done. Waiting on 2. Marshall, grab those blowers, start blowing off areas, and that is a race. I'll stop.
Eric Herrera. Mike DeCock. Fred Vaca. Derek Pease. Elena Ash. Brandon Foisey.
Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Well, that's because it's an oval car, sir. We don't race oval here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
This is what pays the bills. How
45 seconds to the start of the race. Gilbert's Worst Cop. Chris Byers.
All right, marshal your spots, marshal your spots, marshal your spots.
30 seconds
no more laps,
to the
no more
start of
laps,
the
laps. Leffler on the pole,
Justin
Foisey on the 2, Farrar on the 3, Clark, Ash, Vaca, Byers, Pease, and DeCock. Drivers from Stadium Truck, I am looking for 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals, please. I'm looking for 3 volunteer corner marshals, please.
Less than 5.
I would be doubling it today. 117. I'm looking for 3 volunteer marshals, please. And that's light. With that being said, thank you very much, my volunteer marshals. Thank you, RB. Thank you, Chase. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You kids know the routine. At the sound of the tone, we are going for all the glory. All right, we're off and running with 40 seconds in. It is going to be the Leftmeister. Kind of like Stifler, but the Leftmeister. Leading us out. In that 2 spot, going to be Foisey, Ferrara, and Ash. First, second, third, and fourth. All rocking the associated vintage RC10s. Derek Pease in the 5. Clark, DeCock, Byers, and Vaca. Be rounding out my top 9. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, RB. Appreciate that. We are locked and loaded with race number 7, race number 8. That's going to be my short course A main event. You are up next. Short course A main event. You are up next. Yep. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. Leffler and Foisey going at it up top of the hill, down the hill. Leffler under attack from Foisey. Looking high, looking low. Foisey with the all red wheels. Looks to the inside. Gets the not so happy jump. So now Leffler going to be leading out. Then you got Pease and DeCock going at it for the 7 and 8. Up the hill, going down the hill. Leffler coming up on the 7, 8, and 9 cars. Watching center. Thank you, RB. Watch off the center triple. Watch off center triple. It is clear. Jimmy Leffler leading out. Foisey in the 2. Ferrara now moving up into the top 3 with Clark in the 5. Elaine Ash in that top 4 with 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Rolling race number 7, race number 8. Short course. A main event. You are going to be next. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch top of the Dragon's back. Watch Dragon's back. Watch Dragon's back. Thanks, RB. You're the best. I just say that lightly. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. It is Jimmy Leffler, large and in charge. Tier 2 RD on full effect, working his way. Well, Tier 2 retired. Cashing his 401k, working his way through that switchback section, up the hill. Brandon Foisey in that 2. He is 4.5 back, 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Eric Ferrara in the 3 spot, rolling with the all red with the neon red wheels in the back. Race number 8, Short Bus. You're going to be up next. Short Bus, you're going to be up next. $3:30 in, $1:30 to go. Watching center, guys. Watching center, and Foisey. Should have had some better beard product. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in. You know, Nutter Butter works amazing. Keeps it nice and soft. I wouldn't know anything about it because I got rid of mine. So, you know, I couldn't grow anything quite that cool. 4:10 in, 55 seconds left to go. It is Leffler on top. Ferrara in the 2, Foisey in the 3, Ash in the 4, Justin Clark in the 5. Somebody coming in hot. That was Byers with under 40 to go. Drivers under 40 to go. Race number 8, Short Bus. Y'all need to be thinking about it. You guys are going to be up next. Race number 9, lock timing 21.5, a main event. Be thinking about it. Starting to wind this one down with under 20 to go. Drivers under 20 to go. Watching from the driver's stand. Thank you very much, Austin. Good job. Less than 10. Time starting to wind down. Less than 5. Everyone's going to be done. As you cross our finish line, Jimmy Leffler taking the win with all his ball cups attached. He's got to be happy with that. Oh, Eric Ferrara took the win. When did that happen? I didn't even see when he got around him. But just like that, the possum snuck in. Eric, I apologize. I was so focused on Leffler taking the win that you actually won. Nicely done. That is a race. Marshall, going to grab those blowers. Short course, you are up next. Huh. Man, I need to be a better race director. I suck at this. Didn't even see when there was a lead change. Called the wrong guy winning. I think I should come up with what should happen. And Leffler could probably approve.
Elena Ash.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That was for me because I thought I wasn't even counting Ferrara in there. Man. All right, y'all know the routine. Roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. This is your short course A main event. I am looking for, let's see here. I got Cole over there. Thank you, Cole. Cole, before you leave, come see me. I got a prize of unspeakable. Well, it's got value, but you know the routine. Justin Clark, there, and there. I am locked and loaded. It's going to be Kyle Ash on the 1, Nate Carey on the 2, Kyle Penley on the 3, Elaine Ash on the 4, Aiden Lynn on the 5, Williams on the 6, Flores on the 7, and Mr. Tolbert on the 8. With that being said, no more laps. Line up the cars. No more laps. Line up the cars.
David Flores.
Race number 9.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
20:05 lock timing. A main event. You are up next. You know, normally I come up with some really fun things to do with my short course guys, but yeah, I'm just figuring you guys will figure it out all on your own. Drivers ready, marshals ready. We are locked and loaded going to the sound of the tone. Ash going to be leading us out. Somebody going in hot. That was Lynn. And consequently, goes with a broken chicken wing. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Thank you, Mike. Kyle Ash leading out. Nick Carey and Penley going at it. Penley. Easy turbos. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Gotta wait and go. Come on, boys. Make it entertaining at least. If you're going to take them out, make it so where I don't see it. Kyle Ash leading out. Elena Ash in that 2 spot. By the way, Kyle Ash, you can go ahead and do a stop. And go. It is Kyle Ash leading out. Elena Ash in that 2 spot. Nate Carey in the 3. Kyle Penley in the 4. The other Penley. That's like the other white meat, but not quite as filling. I got a million of them. It is Kyle Ash leading us out. Carey and Penley going at it. Elena going to be in a 3. Beat it. Oh, my. There you go, Elena. Use them like a wet nap at Rudy's. Race number 9. 21-5 lock timing. A main event. You are going to be up next. 25 lock timing. A main event. You are going to be up next. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out. Round 3. March Madness Series here at Robbie Action Raceway. Don't forget, check out all the new tools they got inside the store. I have in here, they got this little cool tool that like takes out all the dirt out of your screw heads. It's pretty cool. it's pocket size, so you can take it on a plane. Kyle Ash leading out. Kyle Penley in the 2. Nate Carey in the 3. Penley getting upside down. Here comes Carey. Ash in the 4. Tolbert in the 5. Flores, Williamson, and Lynn looking on intently. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. You are going to be up next. 25 lock timing. You are going to be up next. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch on the backside triple. Thank you, Eric. It is clear. Kyle Ash on top. Penley in that 2 spot. Elena making work for it. It is Kyle Ash on top. Kyle Penley in that 2 spot. Nate Carey in that 3. Carey getting upside down in front driver saying Leffler. That was your spot, but that's okay. Chris Byers is right there to get it. Oh my. Somebody losing some body clips. .315 in, 145 to go. 3:15 in, 145 to go. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. You are going to be up next. It is Kyle Ash on top. Kyle Penley in that 2 spot. Benji Tolbert, everybody's favorite mechanic, in that 3 spot. Carey in the 4. Flores in the 5. You're watching race number 8. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. You are going to be up next. Might be looking for a couple volunteer marshals. Dare I say might? I know I will be looking for a couple volunteer marshals. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Carey and Tolbert going at it through the switchback section. Tolbert gets it just a bit inside. Boise right there. Trying to give him a little bump and rub with under 40 to go. Under 40 to go. Brian Day, if you are in the building, wherever ye may be, my Proline bag has your tires in it. Under 20 to go, drivers under 20 to go. Watch backside quad, watch backside triple. It is clear, under 15 to go, drivers under 15 to go. It is Kyle Ash on top, Penley in the 2, Carey in the 3, less than 10. With that being said, I'm guessing Penley going to be the only one to go by the start-finish line. Perhaps. And that is a race. Time has expired. Kyle Ash. Chopped to the line. You are done. Hey, Carey, you are done. Flores, you are done. BG Tolbert, you are done. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. And that is going to be a race. I'll stop. Mark's going to grab those blowers. We're blowing off your areas. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. A main event. You are up next. Drivers race number 8. Turn them off, put them down. Get you back on the track to corner marshal. I will be looking for probably 2 volunteer marshals.
Mike Caller. Elena Ash.
You know,
James
you can always check their live.
Mike DeCock.
You can always check their stock live on their website.
Austin Motley.
I know. That's
Sean
computers to you, Larry. Let's go and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Bob Reynolds.
Race number 9 on deck. Race number 8. Short course drivers, these guys on the track to corner marshal. Short course drivers on the track to corner marshal. I'm going to be looking for easy turbos. Well, no, this is really 21.5. So easy restrictor plate drivers. I am looking for 2.
Aiden Lynn.
Benji. Can I get you in front of the driver's stand on 6? Chris, you can take there if you want. Thank you very much. And with that being said, no more laps. I'm looking for 1 volunteer marshal. Thank you, Ben, on cone number 5. Qualifying order will be a little something like this. Bob Reynolds on the 10, Elaine Ash on the 9,
45
Cody
seconds
Penley
to
on
the
the
start
8,
of the race.
Mike DeCock on the 7, James C. on the 6, Mike Caller on the 5, Austin Motley on the 4, Aiden Lynn on the 3, Kyle Penley on the dose, and Sean
30
Kennedy
seconds to the start of the race.
on the pole. All right, you all know the routine. Really don't want to call for any restarts on this because at that point I'll just invert the grid. At the sound of the tone.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we are off and running with race number 9, race number 10. That is going to be my two-wheel drive modified A-Main event. You are up next. Two-wheel mod A-Main, you're up next. Top of the hill, watch top of the hill. That's good. I'll get it later. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. You're watching race number 9. 21.5, a lock timing, A-Main event. Leading us out on the first couple laps. It is going to be Sean Kennedy. Penley in the 2. Lane Ash in the 3. Aiden Lynn in the 4. DeCock in the 5. Motley, Penley, Caller. Be my running order. Watch on the backside, watch on the backside, watch on the backside. Sean Kennedy leading us out through the center. Triple E goes. In that 2 will be Penley. Lane Ash in the 3. Caller in the 4. Aiden, make your passes clean, buddy. Thank you very much. Race number 9 on deck. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It is all Sean Kennedy leading out. Kyle Penley in that 2 spot. Elaine Ash in the 3. It is Kennedy, Penley, Ash going to be my top 3. Caller DeCock C now moving up into the top 6. Race number 9 on track. Race number 10. New.
There was no ill intent behind that. I honestly forgot.
You're like, I'm gonna fucking watch this.
All right, drivers, you got 3 minutes in. You could have walked up and said, "Where are my tires?" You've got a mouth. You've got feet.
I didn't care about that. I was more like, you like, come on, Mike. That's the worst spot for a shooter.
Drivers, you got 3:45 in, 1:10 to go. 3:45 in, 1:10 to go. You're watching race number 9. Race number 10, two-wheel drive, modified, certified bad boys. You kids are going to be up next. It is Sean Kennedy leading out. Kyle Penley in that 2 spot. Penley now about 2.5 seconds off the back door of Kennedy. See now making his way up into the top 3. Rolling with race number 9, race number 10 with under 40 to go, Whatever. Uh-huh. Whatever. You suck. Under 40 to go, drivers, under 40 to go. You're watching race number 9. Race number 10. Yeah. And that is going to be time on the master clock. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. It's going to be Kennedy leading out. Penley in the 2. C in the 3. You'll be done as you cross start finish line. No more laps as you cross start finish line. Tool Drive Modified. Going to be coming up at you next. Tool Mod coming up at you next. Waiting on a couple. Waiting on a couple. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshall, don't go anywhere, please. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Tool Drive Modified, a main event. You are up next, drivers from race number 9. Get you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Race number 9, drivers, back on the track to corner marshal.
Transponder 6582871. Transponder 9366634.
Oh, yeah. We'll save the foam, though. All right, race number 10, two-wheel drive modified. You kids are on deck. Drivers from race number 8. Drivers race number 9. Need all of you back on the track, please.
One Irie.
Thank you, Marshall and Bud. Appreciate you.
Had a six-pack.
All right, let's go ahead and get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. Marshals to our spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Chris Frieden.
Tool Drive Modified coming at you. It is going to be Jimmy Leff on the 8. Friedenreich on the 7. Or Wortman on the 6. Canfield on the 5. Spear on the 4. Boyd on the 3. Noya on the 2. And on the pole will be the Iceman cometh, Mr. Justin by Alois.
Justin by Alois.
And with that being said, no more laps.
1 minute to the start
Line
of
up
the
the cars, light up the cars. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, two-wheel drive, modified, where the men and sheep are afraid. You hear them baying all night long. Drivers ready, marshals ready.
To the start of the race.
You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded by Alice. Oh, Noya turns in a little too early up front. Settles himself back in, but Bialis and Boyd going to get by early on. Wortman into 3. Noya, Spear, Leffler, Canfield, and Friedenreich. Out front is going to be the Mugen duo. Bialis and Boyd. Wortman into 3. Noya in the 4. Canfield in the 5. Canfield hooks up a pipe. Leffler into the 6. Spear into the 7. 35 seconds in. 45 seconds. Down. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center. It is clear with race number 10 on deck. Race number 11. Lock timing, 4-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive. Amen. You are going to be up next. It is Bialis dissing himself out of Boyd by 2.5 seconds. Now Noya setting his sights on Boyd. Step up, step down. Right now, Justin Bialis all orange. Through the backside triple he goes. Boyd and Noya working their way through the whip section. Noya on full send mode. Looking high, looking low, ain't got nowhere to go on that through the bull turn. Closes in under braking, looks to the inside. Not able to get it in the opponent in the backside triple. They're going to go through the switchback section. Boyd shutting the door on Noya. Through the backside triple they go. Coming into the roller. Whoops. They are gapped out by less than 3 feet. Friedenreich, you'll have second and third working on you. You know what to do. In that top 4 will be Scott Spear. Canfield in the 5. Meanwhile, Justin Bialos working his way through the whoop section. He goes. Noya and Boyd still going at it, tooth and nail, separated out by 0.4 of a second. Race number 11. Oh, Noya gets it a little wrong on the top of the Dragon's back, gets it settled back in. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go, race 11. Four-wheel drive, lock timing, a main event. You will be up next. Bialos by the start-finish line. Boyd and Noya by the start-finish line. They go. Up the hill, going down the hill. Through the off-camber turn. Boyd and Noya. Noya looks to the inside, gets into the back of Boyd, gets it collected back. No harm, no foul. They both get sorted out. Be leader working leader, Jimmy. You know what to do. With 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Up the hill, going down the hill. That is your closest battle right there. 2 and 3. Noya and Boyd up the hill, down the hill, through the backside triple. Through the switchback section. Backside roller into the back triple by timing the scoreboard. Away from the driver's stand they go. Full send into that corner. Through the whoops. 19-7 to a 19-6. That'll be second and third working there. Jimmy left. Grazie prego. 3:10 in, a minute 50 to go. Noya, can he moxie it in? They are separated out still by about 3.5 feet with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Justin Bialos on top. Bialos, 19.6 fast lap. Not really pulling away. Got about a 3.5 second gap on second and third as they battle through the backside triple. They go. Chase puts it sideways. Oh, Cole, you all right? All right. Sacrifice body for the ball club. Noya looks to the inside on the ball. Not able to get it on the backside. Dragon's back. Watch out front. Watch out front. Second and third working there. Riley. Nicely done. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Bialos through the whoops. Boyd and Noya, they're close. You could put a blanket on them. Noya looking under braking through the Dragon's back. Gets to the inside. Not able to capitalize it right there. With under a minute to go, less than 50. In that 4 and 5 is going to be Spear and Canfield going at it. Under 45 to go, Chase Boyd. Got it on lockdown. Noya giving it everything he's got. With under 30 to go, looking to the inside through the switchback section. Boyd shuts the door. Through the backside triple they go. Away from the driver's stand. With under 20, they'll get by for this lap, and it might possibly be a run to the line. Noya looks to the inside top of the hill. Not able to get it right there. With less than 10, working their way through the switchback. Boyd gets it sideways. Gets it into the switchback. Noya looks to the outside and gets to the second place spot with 2 and 1, and that is going to be a race. Noya going to take home 2. Boyd going to be in my top 3.
Transponder 29466.
Waiting on everyone else. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Wortman in the top 5, top 6. Waiting on 2. Do not go backwards on the track, please. Waiting on 1. Justin Bialos taking the win. Waiting on 1. And that is going to be a race. Good run, gentlemen. Bialos taking the win. Noya in the 2, Boyd in the 3. Drivers race number 10. Turn him off, put him down. Need you guys back on the track. Quarter marshal, please. $17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive drivers. I need you guys back on the track, corner marshal. Or 2-wheel drive modified drivers back on the track, corner marshal for my $17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drivers. All right, starting to wind the day down. Race number 11. Let's go ahead and
Siegfried Ravenel. Garrett Lastra. Jim. Kyle Pendley.
All right, it's going to roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots.
Christopher
Marshals to your spots.
Nick Valiency.
It is going to be Borboa on the 10, Valencia on the 9, Davis on the 7, McDonald on the 6, Maxwell on the 5, Penley on the 4, Rabineau on the 3, Kennedy on the 2, Lastra on the pole. So Valencia and Borboa, you can move up to the 8 and 9 respectfully. I am looking for
James Maxwell.
one volunteer marshal. One volunteer marshal. With that being said,
Morris Davis.
no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Line up the cars.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
All right, race number 11, 17.5, lock timing 4-wheel drive. That being said, drivers ready.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Keep it clean, going at the sound, OD tone. Sort it out, sort it out, sort it out. Let's play nicely, kids. Watching center, watching center. Nicely done, Ben. Sacrifice the ankles for the ball club. Maxwell and Lastra going at it. McDonald in a 3. Race number 11 on deck. Race number 12. 4-wheel drive expert. You will be up next. 4-wheel expert, you will be up next. James Maxwell leading out. Garrett Lastra in that 2 spot. McDonald in the 3. Penley in the 4. Valencia in the 5. Davis in the 6. Kennedy in the 7. Rolling with race number 11, race number 12. 13.5, Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Let's make our passes clean, guys. Maxwell leading out. Lastra in that 2 spot, McDonald in the 3. Battle going on for 2 and 3 between Lastra and McDonald through the front side whoop section. Back by timing and scoring. That'll be 2 and 3. Maxwell through the Dragon's back. In the 4 will be Penley. 5 will be Kennedy. Race number 12, 13.5 4-wheel expert. You are going to be up next. 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next. That will be leader right in front of you there, Chris. Please hold your line. Second working with you as well. Nicely done. Third right behind you. Penley in the 4. Kennedy in the 5. Oh my. Lastra gets it wrong in the center. That's going to move McDonald now up into the top 2. Lastra and then Maxwell gets it upside down by Alois. Dancing a jig for me. 2, 3, and 4. That is leader, second, and third. Working with you, Chris. Please hold your line. Justin, you all right? Fabu. Maxwell now going to be leading back out. Lastra, McDonald, and Kennedy. 2, 3, and 4. Coming up the hill, down the hill. Chris, you got 2, 3, and 4 working behind you. Please hold your line. Oh, Kennedy gets it upside down. Jumps upside down in joy and exuberation. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. It is Maxwell, Lastra, McDonald, Kennedy, Penley, Valencia, Davis, Rabineau, Borboa going to be my top 9. Leader is going to be the all-white and fluorescent neon red of Maxwell. Leading out in that 2 spot will be Lastra. McDonald in the 3. Watching center. And then Lastra gets upside down. McDonald looks around the outside. 2 and 3 going at it through the center triple. Lastra looks to the inside, not able to capitalize. 3:30 and 1:30 to go. McDonald now finding his way up into the top 2. Lastra going to drop it to the 3. Kennedy in the 4. Penley in the 5, and then Lastra gets upside down, and here comes Kennedy and Penley. So 3, 4, and 5 working through the bowl turn. Dragons back they go. Race number 12. Four-wheel drive expert, you are going to be up next. That is second in front of you, Chris. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. With under a minute to go, drivers, under a minute to go. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you, Brooks. Watch on the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Thank you, Riley. And Davidson Lash are going to pull it off. Ooh, under 30 to go. Under 30 to go. It is Maxwell on top. McDonald in the 2. Kennedy in the 3. Rabineau now find his way back up into the top 4. That will be 4 right behind you there, Chris. Please hold your line. With under 15 to go, under 15 to go. And then Kennedy and McDonald get into it. That was kind of questionable, Sean. And resume. You guys need to clean it up on the last lap, guys. You guys know better than that. McDonald going to be leading out. Penalty now, and Kennedy and Rabineau all going at it. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Taking the win, Maxwell. McDonald in the 2, Penley in the 3, Rabineau in the 4, Kennedy in the 5. Drivers race number 11, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track, Corner Marshal. And race number 12. Four-wheel drive expert, you guys are up next. Thank you, sir.
Garrett Passmore.
All right, drivers from race number 11. Turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track, Corner Marshal. Race number 12. Roll them out. Check them in.
Ryan Prince. Chase Boyd. Kickstand. Michael Gerlando.
And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. I should not be looking for any volunteer marshals in this race.
1 minute.
Four-wheel drive, lock timing, A main event drivers. Should have 9 drivers out there.
Forty-five seconds to the start of the race. Ben Akers.
All right, I'm going to need 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 7. 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 7, please. 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 7.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, James. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys in the routine, going to the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our four-wheel drive expert. A-main event up next. Race number 13. 17.5 lock timing. A-main coming up at you next. It's going to be Boyd. Prince. Looks like Passmore. Noya watching the bowl, watching the bowl, watching the bowl, watching the bowl. It is clear. Chase Boyd going to be leading us out. Passmore now going to be finding his way up into the top 2. Noya into 3. Noya hooks up a pipe. No harm, no foul. Prince back into the 4. Knowlton and Giorlando going at it. Giorlando now up into the top 3. Knowlton going to drop it to the 4. Prince into the 5. Prince slices and dices up and away in the top 3 now. Meanwhile, Chase Boyd works his way through the bull turn. Tabletop step. Gets it upside down. Penalty right there to get him. Second place, not able to capitalize. Race number 13, 17.5 lock timing, A main event. You are up next. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Thank you, Mr. Rabineau. Appreciate that. Chase Boyd on top. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, Chris. Good job. .130 in, 3:30 to go. It is Chase Boyd on top. Garrett Passmore in that 2 spot. Zach Noya in the 3. Ryan Prince in that top 4. That is the leader. Work with you guys. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Chase Boyd works his way through the backside triple. In that 2 spot is going to be Garrett Passmore rocking the all white. He's got Prince knocking on his back door with Noya in tow. Passmore gets it upside down. Prince now finds his way back into the 2. Noya into the 3. Passmore going to drop it to the 4. Your leader on deck got a half-track lead over second place right now. That is Chase Boyd on top. 18.6 fast lap out of Boyd. That'll be leader working there, Chris. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Thank you very much. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Thank you, Chris. Good job. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch on the Dragon's back. Watch on the Dragon's back. Thank you, Morris. Appreciate that. Ryan Prince back into the top 2 now. Noya into 3. Noya and Passmore going at it first. By the start finish line, they go up the hill, going down the hill. Battle of the all monochromatic white cars. To the backside triple they go. Noya hooks up a pipe. Passmore going to find his way back up into the top 3. Noya going to drop it to the 4 spot now. Chase Boyd working his way through the switchback section to the whoop section. Coming up on Passmore right now. Noya in the 3. Passmore in the 4. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. It is clear. 3:30 and 1:40 to go. Race number 13. 17.5 lock timing. 2-wheel drive A main event. You are up next. Watching center, watching center. Marshall in center, please. Thank you, Chris. Good job. It is Chase Boyd leading out. Ryan Prince in that 2 spot. Noya in that 3. Passmore in the 4. Knowlton moving up into the 5. Giorlando in the 6. Valencia in the 7. Akers in the 8. We'll be looking for 1 volunteer marshal after this race. 1 volunteer marshal after this race. With a minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. It's all Chase Boyd. Locked and loaded. Got his 4-wheel drive dialed. TLR J Concepts R1 works, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what he's got in there. Prince with the Associated J Concepts Hobby Wing ride. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center. It is clear. Thank you, Morse. Less than 20 drivers, less than 20. Race number 13, 17.5 lock timing, A main event 2-wheel drive. You are up next. We'll be looking for 1 volunteer marshal. Less than 10. Less than 5. Everyone else is going to be done. As you cross our finish line, time has expired on the master clock. RP in the 2. You are done. Chase Boyd, tone to tone. Nicely done. You are done. Waiting on everyone else. Valencia Knowlton, you are all done. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Marshall, don't go anywhere, please. Waiting on 2. And that is our race. I'll stop. Marshall, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 12 in the books. Race number 13, 17.5 lock timing 2-wheel drive. You are up next.
Eric Lastra.
Nice. All right, four-wheel drive expert drivers. Need you guys back out on the track, please. Four-wheel drive expert. That does not go there. Be a yellow cone. So, dear God. You are very welcome. Awesome.
Jim.
See you later. All right, marshals to your spots. Let's go and roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, roll them out, check them in. I am looking for one volunteer marshal on cone number 3. One volunteer marshal on cone number 3.
1 minute to the start of the race. Razor. Brandon Boise. Black Stallion. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Morris
All right,
Davis.
no more laps.
James
No more laps.
Maxwell.
No more laps. No more
Derek
laps. No
Arises.
more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Jeremy?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Jeremy?
Less than 5.
Did you bump? Morris Davis won, and Derek Pease were first and second. You were fourth. But stay there. We'll run 11. That's fine. Run 11. You're there. You're already up there. I'm just trying to figure out if I misspoke, which I didn't think I did, but trying to make things going here. All right, so 11-car dance. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. 17.5 block timing. A main event. It is Presnall, McDonald, Maxwell, Lastra, Foisey. Watch on the backside quad. It is pseudo clear. Watch in center, guys. Play nicely. Leading out is going to be Chim Chim and Presnall. Maxwell into 3. Race number 14, two-wheel drive expert stock. You are coming up next, two-wheel expert stock. You are coming up next. Watch on the backside. Watch on the backside. Marshall in center. It is clear. Thank you, Ben. It is McDonald leading out, rocking the all pink. Dragons back he goes. In that 2 spot will be Presnall. Into 3 is going to be Lastra. Looks like Rabineau in the 4. Farrar in the 5. Davis in the 6. Race number 13 on deck. Race number 14. 3-car dance. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Thank you, Brian. You are good to go, sir. Thank you very much. So back out up front, it is going to be James McDonald leading out. Lastra now moving into the 2. Presnall going to drop it to the 3. Rabineau in the 4. Farrar in the 5. Watch in center. Watch in center. It is clear. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Watch on Dragon's back. Watch on Dragon's back. You're clear, Chase. Thank you very much. Good job. McDonald leading out. He's got Lastra looking high, looking low, working up the hill. Derek, that will be leader in second coming upon you next. You know what to do. Please hold your line. Oh, Lastra gets it wrong. Here comes Presnall. They both get into one another, and just like that, no, Rabineau trying to capitalize. Not able to get it on that go-round. Going to drop him into the top 3. Your leader on deck is going to be the all pink going up the hill, going down the hill. In that 2 spot will be the graphite and green of Lastra. Rabineau, Ferrara, and Presnall all going at it for 4, 5, and 6. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Race number 14. Race number 14, two-wheel drive expert stock. You are going to be coming up next. Race number 14, two-wheel expert stock. You will be coming up next. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Thank you, Zach. McDonald on top. Lastra in that 2 spot. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center, Rabineau and Ferrara. Going to find their way into 3 and 4. Presnell going to drop it to the 5. Derek, you got 3, 4, and 5 working with you. Thank you, RP. Appreciate that. Watch center, watch center, watch center. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. It is McDonald leading out. Lastra in that 2 spot. Watch on the Dragon's back. Watch on the Dragon's back. Thank you, Cody. 3:45 in. 1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. McDonald on top, working his way in front of the driver's stand, right about meow through the whoop section. Lastra in the 2. 0.3 of a second back, coming up the hill, going down the hill. Race number 14, two-wheel drive, expert stock. Final race of the day. You are up next. Watch on the backside of the Dragon's back. Watch Dragon's back. Then you got Rabineau and Ferrara going at it for 3 and 4. Ferrara gets it wrong in the center. That's going to give Rabineau a good, solid top 3 with 35 seconds to go. Thank you, Chase. Race number 14, two-wheel drive, expert stock. You are up next. Watch in center, guys. Watch it in center. Less than 25. Up the hill, down the hill with less than 15, guys. Less than 15. It is McDonald on top. Lastra in that 2 spot. Now Lastra finding his way around McDonald. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Watch in center is clear with less than 2. And that is going to be time. You will be done as you cross the start finish line. Ferrara, you are done. Everyone will be done as you cross the finish line. Foisey, Maxwell, you are done. Pease, you are done. Everyone else is going to be done as you cross our finish line. I'm waiting on 2, waiting on 2, waiting on 2, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals grab those blowers. Final race of the day, race number 14. Two-wheel drive expert stock. You are up next. Drivers from race number 13, turn them off, put them down. Need you back on the track, corner marshal. Lastra, McDonald, Rabineau, Ferrara, Foisey, Maxwell, Presnall, Davis, Pease. We're your top 10.
Chris Frieden right. Floppy Mop.
All right, two-wheel drive expert stock drivers. You are on deck. Drivers from race number 13, I need you back out on the track, please. Drivers race 13, back out on the track. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying order will be Knowlton on the 10, Pease on the 9, M on the 8, Friedenreich on the 7, Passmore on the 6, Grand Boys on the 5, Legend on the 4, C on the 3, Ash on the 2, Prince on the pole.
Kickstand.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Kyle Ash. Flaming Lips. Mr. M.
And with that being said,
Garrett Passmore.
No more laps. Line up the cars. Final race of the night. At the conclusion of this race, track will be closed. Outgoing marshals, if you could bring the blowers over to timing and scoring, I would appreciate it. Again, thanks so much for coming out today. Hopefully y'all had a fun time. We'll do it all over again next Saturday for
45 seconds to the start of the race.
At 1 o'clock. Okie doke. Drivers ready.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals ready. Y'all know the routine. Keep it clean. Sound of the tone. And it's going to be Prince leading us out. Ash in the 2, C in the 3. First, second, and third. C looking to the inside on Ash. Early on, not able to capitalize with double L on toe. Grand Boys in the 5. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Got a good, about a straightaway lead on the top 4 of Passmore. Up the hill, down the hill. That is going to be RP leading out. Ash in that 2 spot. C in the 3. Double L in the 4. Watch on the backside. Dragon's back. It is clear. Out front, gapping out by about a half straightaway is going to be Ryan Prince. Kyle Ash in the 2. Caden C in the 3. Scott Spear in the 4. Dusty Grand Boys in the 5. Passmore. Knowlton M watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center. That was Ash getting it wrong. That's going to drop him to the top 4 now. Back out in front is going to be Ryan Prince. Caden C in that 2 spot. Grand Boys going to pick up the top 3 with Ash and Spear rounding out my top 5. Passmore, Knowlton, and M. Top 8. 3, 4, and 5. Working through the switchback section they go. Grand Boys got a rear view mirror full of Ash and Spear. Meanwhile, your leader up the hill going down the hill. That is Ryan Prince. Caden C in that 2 spot. Grand Boys and Ash and Spear all going at it. Going through the Dragon's back they go. Passmore waiting to pick up some pieces. Race number 14. Final race of the day. Watch out the Dragon's back. It is clear. Thank you, Derek. Gap between first and second going to be 1.2 seconds. It is RP leading out. Caden C in that 2. Grand Boys, Ash, and Spear. First, second, and third through the switchback section, waiting to pick up some pieces. Through the backside triple, all 3. Nose to tail. Spear looks the inside on Ash. Tries to go to the inside and gets collected on both. That'll move Passmore now up into the top 4. Watch top of the hill, guys. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Back out up front. It is going to be Ryan Prince on top. Caden C in that 2 spot. Dustin Grand Boys in that 3. Passmore in the 4. Looks like Spear, Ash, Knowlton. 2:30 in. 2:30 to go. This is not a 9-minute race. Ryan Prince leading out. Caden C in that 2 spot. Grand Boys in the 3. Passmore in the 4 with 3:10 in, 1:50 to go. Back out up front. Ryan Prince on top. Working his way through the whip section. He's got about 3.8 seconds on C. In that 3 spot is going to be Grand Boys. Double L in the 4. Passmore in the 5. Ash in the 6. Green Dragon 7. Watch Dragon's back. Watch Dragon's back. Watch Dragon's back. Dragon's back is clear with 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Marshall out front. Thank you, Garrick. Nicely done. Watch top of the hill, 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 watch top of the hill. Top of the hill is clear. With under a minute to go, It is RP on top. Watch backside quad. Watch backside triple, watch backside triple. Thank you, P-Dub. Ryan Prince on top. C in the 2. Grand Boys in the 3. Spear in the 4. Time starting to wind down with less than 10 drivers. Less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5 is Ryan Prince on top. Caden C in that 2 spot. Watch the center triple, watch center triple. And time has expired. Grand Boys and Spear, you are both done. Prince, you are done. Passmore, you're done. M, you are done. Friedenreich, Pease, you are done. Knowlton, you are done. And that is a race. And again, thank you so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully you all had a fun time. We will look forward to seeing you guys on the flip side again. Outgoing marshals, please grab those blowers. Bring them on over to timing and scoring. And we will see you on the flip side.